What's up everybody, this is your favorite homeboy and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, if this is not your first time, thanks for supporting this channel for the past several years as we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. So we know that 3 out of 4 viewers do not subscribe, so please subscribe to this channel. It really helps us out a lot. Now, if you're watching this, you're probably wondering what kind of content are we making today? This is about real estate, this is about investing, and the title says it's a phenomenal volunteer opportunity. So every now and then Mars Hill gets together as a company for a volunteer opportunity. As you know, we're a property management company, we're based in Austin, we're based in Virginia, we all work from home. So getting together is a great way to build camaraderie, but it's also a great way to show gratitude back to the community that we serve. In fact, here's an example right here where we got together as a company to help give away 3,000 coats to families in need in our community. Now today, Anna's gonna be showing you how to make her famous, delicious, phenomenal dish, pho.
Well, pho looks like a clogged sink.
And that is a classic Vietnamese soup noodle dish, perfect to enjoy on a winter day like today. We're gonna be having the Carlins, a family friend, join us and help us make it, as well as the rest of the Mars Hill team here, to make this delicious dish. And she's also gonna be showing you her secret ingredient, so you might make sure you stay tuned for the whole video.
Hold the phone.
Now, the most important part is at the end of this whole pho making volunteer event, what we're also going to be doing is putting together a bunch of these portions and giving it to a family in need in the community. This is a family that's a friend to not just us, but also to Mars Hill, because they've helped Mars Hill on several jobs. But the wife is fighting cancer, and the husband is just doing his best to balance work with his duties, helping his wife at home. So we just felt that, blessing this family once a week would be a tremendous blessing to them to help kind of lighten the load. So with that, I'm gonna turn it over to my master chef, Autumn. She's gonna show you how to make pho. And if you like videos like this, don't forget to comment down below, like the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. All right.
All right, hi everyone, I'm Autumn, and we are gonna be making pho today. There's really no secret to this. It's kind of like, I looked at a recipe and then I kind of just made it my own. And I like easy and I like fast. So we're gonna do it in an InstaPot. We are gonna be making it in under 3 hours. The first thing we need to start with, beef is the #1 ingredient that you need for pho. If they tell you that they're making turkey pho, that's not pho, okay? So we need beef, and the cuts that I like the most are the short rib cut and the oxtail cut. We don't have oxtail today, but I did pick up some short ribs, and then Kathy has short ribs from the farm as well, so good stuff. I find that those 2 cuts are the most flavorful for making pho. And then added bonus is there's meat on there, so you can pull it out and you can have meat already in there and you don't have to add any extra if you don't want to. The first thing we're gonna do is make the broth. And so when you're doing it in an InstaPot, or if you're doing it on the stove to make good beef broth, you kind of need to roast your bones. But doing it in the oven is gonna be, again, another hour. We're gonna use the microwave method. So we're gonna put our beef in the microwave for about 8 to 10 minutes until they're brown. And then we're gonna throw it in some water, add some ginger, add an onion, and just leave it in the InstaPot for about an hour and 15 minutes. And then our broth is done. And then we just season it. We season it. So let's get started, because that's probably what takes the most time, is making the broth. So let me introduce my sous chef. We've got over here the fabulous Julie Doherty. Okay, let's do that again. We've got over here the fabulous Julie Doherty and marvelous Kathy Carlin. And they're gonna be helping me in the kitchen, and I'm gonna be showing them how to make pho so that they can make it at home for their family. So, ladies, you both washed your hands and we're ready to go. I'm going to show you the first step is we're just gonna rinse these bones, and then I have like a paper towel here that I'm just gonna start adding the bones to the paper towel. These are really big short ribs because I got them at this like Restaurant Depot. And usually when you go to the grocery store, they will be shorter like this cut here, and we'll show you later.
Cut those open for you?
Yeah, you can cut these open, and you can use this This here is the dedicated raw meat
Okay.
kind of cutting
cut this open
board.
and then you can, if you want to rinse.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it in here to rinse. And then one of you, if you want to cut them, like right now, it's like the bone is in,
sure.
so just cut it.
Yep.
And you can use this knife if you want to, and then you can rinse it. So I think I can only fit 3 at a time.
Oh, I did.
You have clean hands. Can you open up the microwave for me? Because my hands are not. And then I'm gonna just pop this in here. Actually, give me that. I like to cover it because otherwise it just kind of, yeah.
No, but that's
This is a secret, guys, okay?
That's a secret. Right?
Humongous, like coffee filters.
Brilliant.
4 microwave covers so that it keeps your microwave kind of clean. So, okay. So 10 minutes in the microwave. I'm told that it gives the broth a lot of flavor. So I'm gonna wash my hands. So that's what I'm gonna do. Meanwhile, Julie, if you'd like, you can cut, like, peel 3 pretty good sized onions. Yep, 3 good big onions, the biggest ones you can find. Let me give you a knife. And
I can make drinks while you guys are doing that.
That sounds like
You guys
so
want any drinks?
you can just cut the ends off and then cut it in half, and then it's just what you're gonna put halves in there.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, so nice and easy.
And
then-
where's your track here?
It is right here.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's
Joey.
right. I need to get my.
I already broke it open.
Awesome. That's some good stuff right there.
And here's another tip, is I actually get started with the InstaPot, give it a little bit of head start by putting a little bit of water in here, maybe half, because you know it's gonna displace, the water's gonna like rise as you put the beef in. So I don't wanna fill it to the max line, but I am going for the max. So I'm gonna fill it halfway, and then I'm gonna start the InstaPot on the saute mode so that it starts boiling the water. And then it kind of comes up to, because when you say an hour and a half in the InstaPot, it's really an hour and a half, because, or even an hour and 45 minutes, because it has to take time to come up to pressure and then also drop in pressure before you can open it up. So we're gonna get a head start by starting the InstaPot on saute mode to boil, get the water hot and kind of boiling before we even put on.
Because part of that
So,
time is the heat.
yes. So I put in about, I mean, I just kind of estimated half, because I figured once I put the bones in, it's gonna be displaced and move up to the max line pretty quickly. So I don't wanna go beyond the max line on the InstaPot. We've got a couple sizes of InstaPot here. Both Julie and Kathy have the 8-quart, which I'm jealous of, because I was deciding on whether 6-quart or 8-quart, and I went with the 6-quart, and then now I regret it. So get the 8-quart. Do not skimp and get the 6-quart.
Kathy told me that when I got mine.
Did you have a 6-quart?
I had a 6-quart and I went up to an 8-quart because the boys started eating me out of house and home, and so I gave my 6-quart to
Oh, that's
a 20
why I thought you
something.
had 2. Okay.
Yeah, no, I gifted it to somebody who couldn't afford an Instant Pot but
nice.
loved to cook.
Very
so.
nice. You can just drop it in. That's the beauty of the InstaPot. Is
We're gonna
you
do
drop
one
it
onion in each.
One onion in each, and if you can.
So Joey, what I'm doing is I'm taking the ginger root, and they're about 3 even pieces. We've cut them. I'm now rinsing them. So see, it's about the length of my middle finger, largest finger, or the palm of your hand for each piece. And then we're gonna, just like you do with garlic, sometimes in cooking, so we're gonna take it on the side and we're just gonna whack it, and you're mashing the ginger root to bring more surface area out while it's in the water. And then we're gonna put one of each in one of each of the 3 Instant Pots.
While we're waiting for the beef to brown in the microwave, I'll go over some of the other stuff that we need for pho. The broth is gonna be the most important, but obviously you're gonna need noodles, you're gonna need all of the things, I guess in Texas they call them fixins maybe, but
You're not in Texas.
but we're not in Texas. So just the ingredients that you add to your pho to complete it. So you need some bean sprouts, and there's 2 types of bean sprouts.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which type of bean sprouts are those?
So you need the mung bean sprouts. There's also the soybean sprouts, which have much bigger kind of heads on them. So don't get them mixed up when you go to the store, especially if you're gonna go to like a Korean market. They have the other kind too. So make sure you get the right kind. You have to have some Thai basil.
Which, by the way, you can grow that in your garden and it'll take over your garden if you don't like help contain it like in containers or whatever. So, but it's fantastic fresh. They could.
Nope. They are two different things. I have cilantro over there. Cilantro is another ingredient that you need for pho, and they smell completely different. This one has a little licoricey flavor to it. The cilantro, I don't know. Some people love it, some people hate it.
I mean, isn't it a version of oregano? Or it's in the oregano family?
Or is it? I don't
Parsley
know.
family.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but
I'm
it's not
probably
lo-
making that up. Yes.
I'm just gonna drop these browned meat ribs inside the water. So it's about 3 pounds, 3 to 4 pounds of short ribs for my 6 quart. So I would probably say like 4 to 5 pounds for the 8 quart. You can't really go wrong. I think the more you can jam into it, the more flavor you'll get. There's not gonna be tendon, no, like, we're not doing they call it the pho duck beak, which is the special pho, which has everything in there, tripe, tendon, brisket. No, we are gonna do the easy, schmeezy version that just has the meat from, I'm not even gonna do like, they usually have the raw meat that they kind of like cut into slices and they'll usually put it on top and put the boiling water, and you can totally do that at home if you want to. It's just, I'm lazy and I don't really feel like doing that. And sometimes I feel like it's too much meat for me. So that's why I just stick with what's in there and that's it.
I think we actually have a good abundance.
So do you think we probably have over the amount. So here's the secret, the smaller you cut it, the more you can fit in your pot. So.
You want me to split them too?
No, that's
okay.
good. Yeah.
All right. There you go. Do you want me to cut either of these? Oh wow, these are long blades.
They're long, because I got them from I'm gonna start washing stuff, because there's a lot of washing that you need to do. I'm washing cilantro right now, and then we'll chop it up. There's a couple of spices that go in pho, and this is fennel seeds, and this is really important. This is star of anise. And this gives it kind of a licoricey flavor. I don't really like this brand, but I really didn't have any choice at the store I got, because like it's all broken up. You want about a tablespoon of each of these. I put it in like some cheesecloth, and then I'm going to tie it with some twine, and you just drop it into your broth for about 30 minutes after the broth has been done cooking. Any longer, I think it'll impart kind of a bitter flavor from the star of anise. So you want to kind of take that out and fish it out. And it's easy to fish out if you put it in a little bouquet.
Ready for a commercial break for Amaretto sour. Ready? I know this is not a cooking channel, but this is Marcel hobby here. So we're gonna have this, Joey's Christmas gift to me. Per serving, we're gonna do 4 servings. We're gonna do 2 ounces of the whiskey. I like having the Amaretto in there, so I guess whiskey sour with Amaretto, I don't know what you call it, Amaretto whiskey sour maybe. 1 ounce of that. I like the flavor of this kind of like almondy flavor. And then you're supposed to have ½ ounce of lemon per serving. It's supposed to be 1 ounce per serving, and half a lemon is like just under, but I don't mind it because then it gets, I don't like it too sour, so that's enough. So I usually do half a lemon per serving. And then also some type of sweetener, and 1 tablespoon of sweetener each. So I'm just gonna throw it all into this mixer. Oh yeah, also egg whites. So we like to do the egg white, kind of like that foamy, makes it look real foamy, and it kind of balances the acidity of the lemon. So it turns out really good. So we're using farm fresh eggs from our farm, and we got the egg whites separated here already. And so I'm just gonna add the ingredients.
Thanks, Ed.
You got it.
Yes, thank you. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy.
How is it? I love that Amaretto flavor. It's so good, huh?
It is. It's nice.
That's good.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Very festive.
My favorite drink next to an old fashioned. Love it.
Remove, yeah, like the bottom outer, yeah. You know the drink.
Time in the world. I'm like, part of the reason why
Well, let's just say. Especially.
Scotsman.
Oh, when you chop, you just chop. Because they usually use a sawing motion. You can also get dry faux noodles so that you can just keep it in your pantry, or these will need to be refrigerated, or you can freeze them as well and take them out. But they have some kind of a, I don't like the smell of it, so I like to rinse mine before I actually boil it. That's what I'm doing right now. And then after that, after the water boils, you just toss it in the water for really just like a minute or two, because they cook really fast. And then you take it out because you don't want it to be mushy. Cooking it too long, it's going to be mush. So after it beeps and says that it's completely done, you can have two ways of releasing the pressure on an InstaPot. You can either do it natural release, which means that you just wait until it depressurizes, and then this little knob will fall down and the lid won't lock anymore and you can open it up. But the other way is called the quick release, and so there's a little button here that if you press it, it's going to release the steam until the pressure is equalized. The little button will fall down and then you can open it up. So you can do that.
It's like a tire valve.
Action video.
Can I get my 360 cam? We need a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, I've done that before. Yeah, you just do that and it captures any of the extra stuff coming out.
It's going to be boiling in here. So here's the broth. No.
So check this out. So this is something a lot of people don't know about the InstaPot. So take this, you put that right in there, let go. You have that on either side. So that's one of the things they built in from a design perspective, is you can hold your lid on the side safely. You don't have to put it, like, fumble for a place to put it.
I didn't know that. That is so cool. I learned something new. But I'm gonna just take everything out, and we have a super fine strainer here that I think will also strain out like the fat. So see how the fat kind of floats on the top? I'm gonna strain that out. Ouch. So I'm gonna put it on the saute mode. Thank you, and drop the bouquet in to flavor it. And we'll just let it kind of cook for like 15 minutes. Then we're gonna let this cool because it's super hot right now, and then I'm gonna shred the meat. Now we're gonna season it. There's no salt or anything. If you taste this right now, it's gonna be completely bland with beef flavor. So I'm gonna add some green onions to it and some regular onions, beautifully sliced. It and really just like a tablespoon. I wouldn't do a tablespoon. I would just do like, maybe like for you guys, maybe.
That was about a tablespoon.
No, that wasn't. That was a teaspoon.
No, that was a teaspoon.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So not yet. Eventually. So do I pull the meat out?
And we drove on it.
And it's just to taste, guys. I mean, I probably would start with like a tablespoon in here, and then add more to taste. And usually people will add some right before they eat it as well if they want it a little bit more. Okay. I don't know. It's a little bit more fish sauce.
Oh, I don't know.
How long it is.
It should still release. Like,
It's just because Autumn has a 6-quart, we've got an 8-quart,
Yeah.
so it takes a little bit longer.
That's the difference between what I made before for tofu.
You can add tofu in it. You certainly can add tofu in it.
Oh, buddy, that's awesome. Yeah, that's legit.
It's the short ribs, guys.
It is.
It's the short rib
That
cut.
is absolutely
It's
fantastic.
that-
Am I in, Kath, do you need room here, or is there another?
You saw me rinse it, right? Now I'm gonna drop it in the boiling water. And literally,
Okay, so rinse, drop in boiling water.
yep,
For how long?
for like a minute.
A minute.
Like really not long at all.
Okay.
Well, I just didn't kill them in cold blood. I use them as food for my pigs.
We barbecued it for the pigs.
The raccoon?
You're done.
Well, because I don't like the smell, but you don't smell it, so you don't
No.
need to.
Smells good, I think.
But I kind of like want to wash off some of the starch though.
Well, I'm not done. I just deboned it and pulled it out so it can cool off. See all the steam coming off? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm waiting for that to
I wish
stop.
I could record the smell.
Colander of bean sprouts on the table that we needed. And then put like a nope.
How about baklava?
Yeah, I guess we could do some.
Greek dessert with Vietnamese noodles. Homemade baklava.
Autumn made these.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's delicious.
Wow.
And we're gonna give some of this too. We just made this the other day. So.
Nice.
Okay, we're on our way, making our first delivery. Uber driver time. And it's a rainy day, perfect faux weather day. So we'll be there in about 10 minutes to deliver some dinner. Pho is for dinner. And for dessert, we have traditional Vietnamese baklava. All right, raining. What's up, man? Just a delivery. Got Joey on the cam.
How you doing, Mark? Good to see you.
So let me show you what we got.
What do we got?
2 things of noodles.
Oh, she's gonna love
Okay,
that.
so you might want to heat it back up. Try to cool down because it's hard to cover. It gets all hot. But 2 things of soup. This is soup. This is soup. This is some stuff you add in there. You had
Right.
pho, right?
I've had plenty of
Oh,
pho.
dude. Okay, this is awesome. So this is It's so cold and rainy. It's a perfect day for this. And then, of course,
excited.
so if we got Vietnamese food, we had to have some Greek dessert. So Autumn made some baklava the other day. It's just, honey, it's really sweet. It's like powerful, man. Yeah, it's kind of like with tea. So,
Oh, dude, tell her so much. You guys are great.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you so much.
shout out to Mark. Mark's one of the best handyman we got. If you ever need work done, this is his wife Courtney. If you ever need work done or appraisals, right? I'll put your contact information below so people can contact you.
All right.
So hopefully this blows up and you get all these calls and everything.
Yeah,
So,
thank you guys so
Awesome.
much.
Enjoy, man.
All right.
And we're praying for you. Julie says she wished she could be here, but she's gonna go back to bring some back to her family. So but she said she's praying for you and everything. So
Thanks, guys.
Thank you guys for good people, for Christian folks.
oh,
Yeah.
you got it.
Don't slip and fall out there, man.
Hey, it hasn't iced over yet, so it's good. Thanks, guys.
Take care, Mark.
All right, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this pho making phenomenal opportunity where we're able to fill our bellies and bless another family. And we hope you too can learn how to make pho, kind of the easy way, still authentic. And we hope you enjoyed this. Comment below if you did. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video. This is your favorite homeboy, signing out.